Hey YouTube, so I realized this video is a little late. I said I was going to post it over the weekend, but I ended up being really sick since Halloween. My fault for wearing flip-flops on Halloween in the rain, but it was worth it for my Jack Frost cosplay, so he ended up nipping a little too hard and I was sick. I'm still a little sick, so I apologize if I cough or sneeze, and I'm still recovering. But I feel a lot better. Yay! Okay, so this video is going to be answering some questions from my YouTube tutorial of how to secure your cosplay wig, as well as I'm going to be going into doing another tutorial because I have had several questions of what do you do when you have short hair, because my hair is not long enough to braid. That kind of question. And as you can see, my hair is no longer as long as it was. It's really short now, so I'm able to properly answer this question. But yeah, I ended up chopping 10 inches off my hair, so. But I donated it to Locks of Love, so if you ever decide that if you have really long hair and you ever decide you do want to chop it, I would suggest donating it, because Locks of Love, they make wigs for cancer patients. So that's going to a good cause. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with some of the questions. My first question is from can't talk today, sorry. XNecoAMV. It says, do you ever get a line across your forehead from the wig cap? Because I always get those along with a really bad headache, but I do pretty much the same exact thing as you do. Thoughts? My thought is, first of all, perhaps your wig is a little too tight. If the wig is too tight across your forehead, or just on your head in general, that can lead to having the wig cap dig into your head, which is where the line comes from. But it also can cause the bad headache. I mean, the wig cap in general is going to give you a line across your forehead no matter what. You can fix that by like rubbing your forehead a little bit, or even maybe washing your face to help kind of get the skin to like form back to the way it's supposed to be. That was a really weird face. But yeah, that's my suggestion. Definitely make sure the wig isn't too tight. You want your wig tight, but you don't want it too tight. So try and loosen the wig up, maybe just a couple notches, and see how that feels. So yeah. Next question is it's from, I'm gonna murder this name because I don't know how to pronounce it. Bin to a one. They said that they couldn't see my hook demonstration for the back of the wig. Don't worry, I will get to that, and I'll try to do as a better view of that as I can with the tutorial later on in the video. Next question is by Lil Blue 3Y. Do you have any tips for how to secure a really long, maybe even a little heavy wig? Okay, so the question, I did answer the question as a comment, but I'm also going to answer it again here. I realized it was a year ago, so you've probably already done my suggestion from the comment that I left. Definitely use more bobby pins for a heavy wig. Also, what you can do is I brought another wig in here to show you what I mean. On my Haku wig, it has these combs which are in the sides. They're right here, but they're also in the back of the wig, so there's a total of 4 of them within the wig. You can buy them at pretty much any cosplay wig store. I know you can also get them off of artawigs.com, which I will put a link for that at the bottom of the, down in the bottom of the comment area description, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, definitely you can get those combs. You can do just the 4, or you can add 2 more, like put them like up here maybe to help catch the hair up here. And definitely use a lot of bobby pins, and not just along the border of the wig, but you can also put the bobby pins within the wig wefts and into your own hair to try and help secure it a little bit more. Rogue Mikage also had a question about the bobby pins and the combs. Again, you can use the combs to help with a wig. They're definitely a big help, and of course the bobby pins. That's really my main suggestion with any wig is a lot of bobby pins. It depends, of course, it all depends on the wig. Like if you have like a really short, lightweight wig, you don't need as many bobby pins. But if you have like a longer wig that is a little heavy, then the more, the longer the wig, the more bobby pins you'd want. And especially the heavier the wig, definitely the more bobby pins you need. Then I have Takuya Ichiru. You asked me if I may ask, what products work well when styling a wig? Also, how would you wash a wig without messing it up? Okay. First off, if you're gonna wash a wig, any product that is in the wig is going to come out. Unfortunately, I can't show you any of my products that I use because I have trouble locating them. I don't remember where I put them, and I can't find my hairspray. So, but anyway, I use Got2b glued hairspray. It comes in a yellow bottle. Or can, whatever you want to call it. But I use that mainly for styling my wigs. You can also use molding wax. Molding wax is good for spikes, as is the glued hairspray. But if you have a wig that's like long and flowy and doesn't really need a whole lot of styling, then you don't really need to put a whole lot of product in it. I do suggest putting in like a very lightweight hairspray, kind of like a Got2b Smooth Operator. Their hairspray, it's very nice, lightweight hairspray that doesn't make the wig crunchy or anything, and you still get that nice, beautiful flow to the wig. So yeah, definitely the Got2b glued hairspray, any form of molding wax. I don't really have a specific brand I like. I do very much like the Got2b brand. They're a good brand. And also the Got2b Smooth Operator. I definitely use those. I don't usually use a whole lot of product in my wigs because I don't normally have to. But I am starting to get into more boy cosplays, so especially like my Jack Frost wig, I have to use the Got2b glued hairspray to try and get his spikes the way they're supposed to be. As for shampoo products for the wigs, you definitely want to get a product that is specialized for wigs. I use a brand, I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I got it from artowigs.com, and I will also put a link to that as well at the bottom. As for washing the wig, what you do is you fill up either your sink. You can fill up your sink with lukewarm water. You don't want hot water and you don't want cold water. You want your water to be nice and warm. Put a cap full of the shampoo into the water as it's filling up to make it nice and bubbly and stuff like that. Dip your wig into the sink and then gently swash it around a little bit. And I do a dunking technique, which is just picking the wig up and putting it back in the water several times. But you could also run your fingers through the wig to try and get that. And then you take the wig out of the sink and make sure you try and get as much bubbles and stuff out as possible. If you have several wigs to wash at the same, I recommend washing them at the same time. So you rinse them out, wash the wigs, then drain the water and rinse them out. So make sure you get all the shampoo and stuff and all the bubbles out of the wigs, and then hang them up to dry. I have this thing here in my shower, and so I usually hang my wigs from here so that they can dry. Ugh. Sorry, my throat's getting kind of dry, so 1 second. Okay. After your wig is completely dry, you can use a spray conditioner, which I got mine from Arta. That is going to be included in the shampoo link because they're coming up. You can buy them both at the same time, so they cover the same link. Basically, you do is just spray the wig and take a wig comb and brush it through. Do not use a brush that you would use on your normal hair on your wig. So for example, a brush like this. Sorry, I just pulled it out of the drawer. A wig like this with plastic bristles, the one that you'd use on your normal hair, or one like this round brush. Those are a pain in the butt for wigs because if you get them tangled in a wig, it's very difficult to get them out. But you definitely want to get a specialized wig comb for wigs, because if you use a normal hairbrush on a wig, you can break up the fibers and make it really frizzy, and you'll end up destroying the wig. I believe that was all the questions that I had. That's when I looked at the the video. That was all the wigs the comments that I found. If you have any more comments or questions, please feel free to leave them down at the bottom. And I'll be more than happy to answer the questions. Also, I do have a Tumblr. It's Liz Angel Cosplay at .tumblr.com. I will post a link for that. I also have another, I have several Tumblrs actually, but the ones that I'm on the most are my Liz Angel Cosplay and my flyhighhiccup.tumblr.com. That's my independent roleplay blog for Hiccup Horrendous Haddock from How to Train Your Dragon. So if you guys, feel free to come on, drop me a line. Even, hey, ask Hiccup a question because he's rather bored. So, anyway, on to the wig tutorial. So, we're going to start with, obviously, putting on a wig cap. The last time I did the tutorial, I didn't have a wig cap, but now I actually have one. So, now, you don't have to really do much with short hair. I don't tend to usually do anything, but if you want, you can just pull your hair up like this, and my bangs are going to be annoying. And I just have a couple of bobby pins here. And I will just pin my hair out of the way. Not that I really need to do any bobby pinning. Really, I mean, you can if you want to, you don't really have to, and then the back is just too short to do anything really, so. So next comes the wig cap. Especially if you have short hair, a wig cap is highly recommended because it's easier to control the hair. Now you don't necessarily have to have a wig cap that matches the color of your wig. Like, as obviously mine is black and not all of my wigs are black. But you can get a skin-colored wig cap that doesn't have holes in it. I'm pretty sure you can actually find some that do have holes in them. And even if you do find a wig cap that is generally the same color as your wig, it is a major plus too. But you also want to make sure that, like, especially if the wig cap is like poking out from underneath your wig, having a skin-colored one would probably be the better because it matches your skin, and depending on how far the wig cap has come down, normally the wig caps will slide back, so that's really not generally a problem. Anyway, the way you put on a wig cap is you start with your forehead first. Now, I know some people actually bring them down completely to like their neck, like fully down over their head, but I'm not going to do that because my wig caps will tend to get stuck in my earrings. In which I don't normally take my earrings out, at least not these ones anyway. I don't normally take them out for cosplay, even if I'm cosplaying a boy that doesn't have earrings. I don't take them out. I mean, you can, but I don't. Just because my earrings have a very special meaning to me, so. Anyway, so as you can see, I have fully tucked all of my hair underneath the wig cap. And that usually helps. Now, right here is usually the hardest part to cover up, as people have sideburns that even women have sideburns, but their sideburns grow out to be as long as their normal hair. Now, you definitely do not have to do this, but me, I cut them. I cut them really short so that they're out of my way, but you obviously don't have to. Okay, so wig cap is on, and as you can see, my wig cap is still on my forehead, which I am not going to move it until I actually get my wig on. And for this demonstration, I brought out Hiccup. So, oh look, there's my badge from my last con. I totally did not realize that was there. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see these, but see these little loops back here? This is what you will be taking these hooks to. Now me, I normally take mine and slip it here, and then I take it again and I crisscross mine, because that is the perfect tightness for me. Some people have, you know, smaller heads, some people have bigger heads, so you definitely want to make the hooks proper to your head. You don't have to put it where I put mine. You know, do what is more specific to your particular head. I obviously don't know how, I really don't know how big my head is, but this is what I do. So anyway, now when you put your wig on, you want to start with the forehead part first. So you place the forehead part on your head, and I cannot see. Okay. And then you grab the back of the wig and you pull it down. Again, if it comes unlatched on the bottom and the back, you obviously take it off and try it again. And then every wig has this little scooping part right here that goes down and up and over, which that is where your ears are supposed to go. So those little flap-like areas definitely go right here. Okay, and Hiccup gets styled to the right because that is what his hair does. So quick brushing, styling with just my fingers, and Hiccup is being stubborn today, so. And as you see, my wig cap is still on my forehead. But now that I actually have the wig on my head, I'm going to take the wig cap and I'm going to slide it right up to the hairline. So just as where the wig starts, where the wig begins, that is where the wig cap is going to go. Alright. So, yay, a wig is on. And now, here comes the fun part. Not really, but. Alright. Bobby pin time. Okay. As again, this part of the bobby pin that kind of sticks out a little bit more, this part here, go ahead and that part is what's going to be against your skin. And so I'm going to part the hair as best I can. And then, where do I want to part it? I think that'll be okay right there. Okay, so I've parted the hair. And then I just take the bobby pin and I slide it right up into the hair. And then I pull the hair back down. Hiccup, what are you doing? Okay, so that's one bobby pin. I apologize that this video is a little long. I don't have the best film skills, so I just do what I can with my camera, and everything is just improvised. So I parted the hair again, and then take the bobby pin, and then just slide it right up. So that's one, or that's two, obviously. You guys can probably keep count better than I can. Alright, and then up here, as you can see, here's my wig cap, right here. And then here's my wig. So I'm going to get closer so you guys can see. Whoops, sorry, that's... Alright, so I tuck it underneath the wig cap, and then you just slide it up. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, hold on. again, just part the hair. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry, camera cut out. So, where were we? Here, actually. Okay, so I'm going to take this back out so you guys can, so we can do that again. Again, here's the wig cap. And bobby pin. Can't really see what I'm doing because my hand's in the way. And then hair. So the hair's out of the way. Push it up through and voila! There's one. There. I'm not gonna bother keeping count now. And then you do again over here. And then again you can see the wig cap. Tuck it underneath. Part the hair. Slide it up. And then drop the hair into place. And so far the wig's not moving at all. But even with a short wig, I always put 6 bobby pins in. So I can't really see what I'm doing. So anyway, back here, this here is the bottom of the wig. So I pull it down. I really hope you guys can see this. So that's, yeah. So that's another one. And then we move to the other side. Sorry, I have to prop my camera up because I don't have anything to properly prop it up. Okay. Pull the wig down again. Take the bobby pin. Slip it underneath. And then up. And now, usually what I do with my short wig, or any wig in general, is I part the hair here, right at the back of the head. You can probably see some of the wefts right here. I take the bobby pin and I secure some of the wefts in place. And then I'm going to do it down here too. So that is that. I hope this tutorial was a little better than my last one. I definitely have better lighting. And so yeah. As you can see, it's Hiccup with makeup on. Yeah. Hey, girly Hiccup. Sorry. I'm being a dork today, and so yeah. This is my Hiccup wig, and that was my tutorial. And okay, you see this here. This is a broken weft, in which it goes here. It goes right here. If you have a broken weft like I do, it's an easy fix. Just figure out how the weft is supposed to go. So you take the wig off, you look at it, and look specifically at what the weft is supposed to do or where it's supposed to go. And take a needle and thread. You want your thread to match either the wig fibers, like the color of the wig itself, so it'll blend, or you want it to blend in with the base of the wig. Like the base of this wig is black, so as you can see here, where the strands are connected to is black. So you can take either black or brown thread with this particular wig, and then you just sew it back in place. Yeah, so again, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave it down in the bottom, and I will get to the questions as soon as possible and to answer them. I don't know when I'm going to be starting my hearsay with Hiccup videos. I was kind of hoping to get one done this week, but I don't know.
Just a minute.
Anyway, I gotta go. Someone's knocking. So, later.